you're looking for a durable running board to up the capability of your 2018 or newer 4-door JL Wrangler, these RB20 running boards in a protective bed liner coating will be a great addition to your build. Now this set is going to be a great option for the JL owner who needs easier access to their cab but wants to do it in an incredibly durable way for a good balance between off-roading and daily driving scenarios. The steps will be great if you have a lift or a leveling kit installed on your Jeep and need the extra boost while still being very high clearance, enough to tackle more technical trails and protect the side body of your Jeep if you're specifically looking for a running board that can do both. These will offer wheel-to-wheel coverage for great rocker protection and will have the ability to slide off of obstacles very well off-road while also neatly tucking into that pinch weld area, especially with this added lip up at the top for a well-fitted and a clean appearance. Now each of these steps will feature a 7.5-inch wide stepping surface at its widest point, offering a lot of space underneath your foot to easily get in and out of the Jeep when you need to do so. Now on top of the running board, this will also have a bullet stamped step pattern, not only for some added style to the steps, but also to prevent any puddling on the surface, keeping them dry for that extra traction. Getting into the build, these are going to be made of a 16-gauge galvanized steel construction for optimal durability compared to some lighter duty options. Now these will also have a tougher coating than the standard black powder coat if you want a step that's going to have a bit more grit and protection to the materials underneath thanks to that black bed liner coating. As far as price is concerned, these are going to come in at roughly $825. I think with the quality that you're getting as well as the good balance between accessibility and protection, that they are well worth that price point. Now putting these steps side by side with others in the category, these are going to have a super wide stepping surface, offer a very high clearance and well tucked design, also being incredibly durable compared to others that may focus more on accessibility rather than both accessibility and durable protection. Now I think if you want a well balanced step with a quality construction for your JL, then these are a great option to consider. Install will be a pretty easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 2 hours to get the job done with some pretty basic hand tools. At this point, we can head over to our shop though and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your Wrangler at home. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
For this install, you will need an impact, a ratchet, small extension, 7/16 and 13mm sockets, and a 7/16 wrench. What's up guys, today we're going to be installing some running boards on our Wrangler, so let's get started. So we're going to start by installing our main mounting brackets to our Jeep, and to do that we're going to grab our front brackets here, and you'll notice the ear that is for the running board mounts itself is going to face towards the rear of the vehicle for the front and center mount, and then your rear mount is going to actually face towards the front. So we're going to grab our main mounting bracket and our 13mm combo bolt here. And we're going to go ahead and get that mounted to our threaded hole that is already in our body, which you should have as well. We'll go ahead and get this threaded in. And we're just going to go hand tight on these for now. We're not going to fully tighten them down to allow for any adjustments that we may need while we continue to mount. So now we'll go ahead and mount our center mounting bracket here, again with our 13mm combo bolt to our threaded hole here on our body. And again, we're just going hand tight for now, so then we can move on to our rear mounting point. Now we'll go ahead and get our rear mounting bracket in place. Again, our ear for the actual board mount itself for the rear is going to face the front of the vehicle. We'll go ahead and get this mounted up, again with another 13mm combo bolt. Go ahead and get it hand tight. All right. So next we can go ahead and get our supporting mount bolts in place, and we're going to grab 2 of our 7/16 bolts, lock washers and flat washers. Go ahead and get those through our pinch weld mounting points here. And then on the back side, we will add another flat washer followed by a 7/16 nut to each bolt. Do the same for this one here. And again, we're just going to go hand tight for now, and we can repeat this process for our other 2 mounting points. So now we're going to grab our 13mm socket extension on our impact and go ahead and tighten down our main mounting bolts for our brackets. And we're going to hold the brackets flush to the pinch weld because they're not really going to be able to go anywhere from the pinch weld as we will be tightening everything down. So we'll go ahead and send these home. Then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other 2 brackets. Next, we'll go ahead and use our 7/16 socket on our ratchet and our 7/16 wrench to tighten down our 2 support bolts here. Then we'll go ahead and repeat the same process for our other 2 brackets. So now we've got our running board here, and we're going to flip it upside down directly how it's supposed to mount here. And we're going to go ahead and grab our bracket attachments for our mounting brackets here. And what we're going to do is take them and have the U facing how it's supposed to here, so that'll be down in this instance. We'll take these, we're just going to slide them sideways like that, just to get them generally in the area of where our mounting brackets are going to be. And then we'll flip this over and get it set onto our brackets. Now your mounting tabs may move a little bit, and that's fine. Again, this is more or less just to get them kind of in place. So once we've got our brackets installed into our boards, we'll go ahead and set them in place. Just get a general location of how we want them front to back. Then we can go ahead underneath and get them mounted up. So now we've got our brackets lined up, and we can go ahead and grab 2 more of our 13mm combo bolts for each bracket. We'll go ahead and get those started here. These brackets do tend to move, so it's kind of a tricky task to get your first one started sometimes. Now we'll move up and get the rest of our brackets started, and then we'll come back and tighten them all down. Go ahead and get our middle bracket started here. So now that you've got your bolts started on your mounting brackets themselves, now would be a good time to go ahead and make any adjustments to where your boards are going to sit. And then after you do that, you can come down and tighten them down with a 13mm socket and extension on your impact. So we'll start right in the middle here. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing for our front and rear brackets. So now once you've completed this process for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for your other side.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of these RB20 running boards in a protective bed liner coating, fitting all 2018 and newer 4-door JL Wranglers. And remember, for all things Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.